And what we're talking about is pain, pain and trauma, because you never know what somebody's going through. And you just can't tell people, hey, just let it go. It's going to be okay. You've been going through it too long. It don't matter if they're young or old. You don't know how that pain feels. My first time exhibiting pain, well, it wasn't even me exhibiting, but witnessing pain, was all the way in kindergarten. When a friend of mine named Amber, she got stung by a bee, I remember. She got stung by a bee and she was out of it. I mean, that bee stung her, and I ain't never got stung by a bee, so I can't tell you it don't hurt you. I'm not gonna tell you to stop crying. Amber was out of it. I mean, she got stung maybe like at 10:30 in the morning. We was on the bus. She was still crying, hysterical, going through it. That pain. Her brother, he was in the kindergarten. He a boy though. Oh, you all right? Yeah, you okay? Didn't that happen earlier? Just let it go. And at that time, I already knew. I could just tell by her face. I was always, showing empathy to people. We had sympathy, like, she ain't all right. That shit hurted. She was going through it the whole damn day. The next day at school, she didn't even come. We seen her like 2 days later until she was all right. Because that pain hurt. And you don't know what people going through out here in life. I worked with a dude who, he took 3 paternity tests for his children and his wife. And none of them kids was his. That's some pain. He was going through it. Then, I knew his brothers and cousins, and they just thought it was funny and just thought it was easy for him to go on. Man, go get you a new woman, man. Go find something new. You just can't sit back there and just be crying and be broken forever. You can. Because you don't know what people going through. You can't tell people when they pain should expire. He was going through it. He doing good today, but he was going through it for a long time. Because that woman had broke him. She had broke his spirit. He no longer felt like the man he used to be. And that's why you got to be careful with that pain and telling people, hey, stop that. Stop this. We done went through some shit in our childhood sometimes. People go through stuff in relationships, and you don't know what it did to their head. Their mental space. You don't know how they feel. Some people done went through some physical abuse out here, some mental abuse out here that has wrecked them. And you just can't say, just let it go. Just move on. Sometimes people get stuck in that. Sometimes people, it makes them depressed. It's hard. So the only thing you can do to a person you with, a family member, a friend who broken like that, you need to help them get out of it. You just can't tell them to just drop that. Be strong. They trying to be strong, but they broken. And men and women, if we broken. There's a lot of men and women just broken out here. You can be in a relationship with one. You meet a broken woman. You done met a broken man. And it's hard dealing with a broken person. I've been a broken man before. And a woman trying to deal with me, and I shown the good woman away because I'm so broken, I don't want to let you in my space. I don't want to feel what I felt before from getting played. So if you're dealing with a broken person, you got to help them get out of it. Because you got to help them realize they're a good person. And, you got to help them realize that pain that somebody caused you or, some childhood experiences that is eventually go past. You got to keep praying for it. Get some counseling if you need to. And it's going to gradually, slowly pass away. But it just can't just go away just on its own by you just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? If you with a broken woman and you need to help her. You need to build her back up again. She feeling like she less of a woman. And she a great woman probably, but she feeling like less of one. If you dealing with a woman like that, that's hard. You got to build her back up. She already feeling guilty. She already apologizing for stuff she shouldn't apologize for. So you got to build her back up. You got to give her that self-esteem, that confidence. Because she ain't going to trust you, man. She just think you just like any other dude, just go run in and out and he out the door. You got to build her up. You got to let her know you the one. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all together. And y'all gonna make this work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure she know that you different from them other cats that ran into her life. And once you do that, it might take a while, but when she able to trust you and y'all able to build that broken woman who was broke, you helped her get to that woman that she was always, that she used to be. She can make your life go so great. Man, I ain't even got words for it. But be careful, people, just telling people, just let it go. Because we as people, we done went through some things in our childhood, in relationships, just dealing in life with these demons and devils out here in the world that can hurt us mentally, physically, and it can break us down. So don't tell people to let it go. Help people. That's all I got. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.